All right, so this is the chart that you drew. This is called a T chart to figure out the elapsed time. If we have elapsed time, which is what we've been talking about, it's the time between the beginning and the end time. I'm going to show you how to not only figure out elapsed time again today using the mountains, the hills, and the Pebble method, but also this new method. This may make more sense to those of you that the Pebble and mountain and hill method didn't make sense for. So we're going to do two different methods today. As I'm doing this, I want you to have a sheet of paper. Pause the videos and do exactly what I'm doing, okay? All right, so we're going to talk about these two times. Our start time will be at 11:15 a.m. And let's say you get to go outside and play until lunch is ready, which is at 1:05, okay? So this is the start and end time. The first way I'm going to show you is the T-chart method, which is right here. So you just need to make a T-chart on your paper. Go ahead and do that now. All right, on one side, you're going to write the word time. And on the other side, you're going to put minutes. Now, it's just basic addition is what we're going to be doing on the minute side. That's taking the time, adding it up, and coming up with the total elapsed time. Now, you all should already know as third graders that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour, okay? 60 minutes in 1 hour. So the easiest way to do elapsed time is to always look to see and say, self, can I go ahead and jump 1 full hour from one time to the next? So the first time I'm going to write down under the time side is 11:15. Remember, our end time is 1:05. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to think, can I jump 1 whole hour between 11:15 and 1:05? Yes, I can. I can go 11:15. 1 whole hour would be 12:15. Now, can I jump 1 whole hour between 12:15 and 1:05? No, I cannot. So now I'm going to start counting by minutes in increments of 5 minutes or 10 minutes. You can even do 30 minutes if you wanted to. But today, to make it easier on you, I'm just going to start and go by 10 minutes and 5 minutes, all right? So I'm going to add 10 minutes to this next. So I'm going to say 12:15 plus 10 minutes is 12:25. Now, I can write off to the side in between here and here is 10 minutes, okay? In between, and I forgot to write this at the top, 11:15 and 12:15 is how many minutes? 60 minutes. So on this side, I'm going to go ahead and write 60 minutes, which equals how many hours? 1 hour. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to add another 10 minutes. 12:15 to 12:25, I added 10 minutes. I'm going to do another one. 12:25 plus 10 minutes is 12:35. I'm going to come back here and say this is 10 minutes. Am I at 1:05 yet? Nope, so I'm going to keep going by 10 minutes. 12:35 plus 10 minutes is 12:45. That's another 10 minutes. 12:45 plus 10 minutes is 12:55. That's another 10 minutes. Now, I know that my end time is 1:05. I'm getting real close to 1 o'clock. So I'm going to do by 5-minute increments just because that makes sense to me. So 12:55 plus 5 minutes is 1 o'clock. So this is 5 minutes between there. And my end time is 1:05, so I can go 1 o'clock plus 5 minutes is 1:05, and that's another 5 minutes. Now, since I only had 1 hour of time, I just went ahead on this side and I added 11:15 to 12:15 was 60 minutes, which equals 1 hour. Okay, now I'm going to go back through and I'm going to add up all of these minutes that we wrote off to the side. So I'm going to say 10 plus 10 equals 20 minutes, plus 10 equals 30 minutes, plus 10 more minutes equals 40 minutes, plus 5 minutes equals 45 minutes. Oops. Plus 5 equals 50 minutes. Okay, and that's the abbreviation for minutes. So my total elapsed time between my start time 11:15 and 1:05 was my end time. My total elapsed minutes and elapsed time was 1 hour and 50 minutes. One hour, 50 minutes, okay? Pause this and get everything written down like I did. We're going to do another one, okay? We're going to do another one. Now, before we get to the other one though, let me say we're going to do the same thing with this start and same end time by doing the mountain, hill, pebble method, okay? So, here we go. Our start time, same start time, 11:15. End time, coming inside, 1:05. Now, I'm going to do the open number line, and we said 1 mountain equals 1 hour. We said a hill equals 10 minutes. And a pebble equals 1 minute. Now, friends, this is what I noticed on your homework. Y'all were dragging and dropping, but you weren't actually labeling. So you have to label your open number line or you're just going to see a whole bunch of symbols. So my start time is 11:15. So I'm going to do, can I say, 11:15, 1 hour is 12:15. Can I do that? Yes, I can. So I'm going to draw one mountain. As soon as you draw the mountain, friends, you always need to label the next time or else you're going to be lost as a goose. Now, I cannot do another hour between 12:15 and 1:05, not a complete hour. So now I'm going to use my hills. So I'm going to do 12:15 to 10 minutes later is 12:25. 10 minutes later, 12:35. 10 minutes later, 12:45. 10 minutes later, 12:55. And I can still do another 10 minutes, 1:05. That's how you would have done it with the mountain and the hill version, okay? Pause the video, get this all down. Y'all, I'm going to start sending back work that does not have the times labeled because that's where you're getting confused, all right? We're going to do another T-chart this time, our start time, let's say we have to we're gonna start cooking dinner, and we're gonna start cooking dinner at 5:30, and it will be ready on the table at 7:02. Okay, that's kind of a late dinner for me. I don't know about y'all. All right, so now the first thing we're gonna do, draw that T chart. The left side, write time. Right side, the minutes that have passed. Okay? All right, here we go. I am going to start by writing my initial time that I began, which is right here, 5:30. Now, I'm going to always ask myself, can I go 1 full hour between 5:30 and 7:02? Yes, I can. What is that time? 6:30. So 1 full hour, 5:30 to 6:30 is 1 full hour. That is 60 minutes between 5:30 and 6:30. So I already know I have 1 full hour. So on the minute side, I'm going to write 60 minutes equals 1 hour. HR period is the abbreviation for an hour. Okay? Now, can I go 1 more hour between 6:30 and 7:02? No, I cannot. So what am I going to start counting by? You can do anything between 30 minutes. You can do 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute, whatever you need to do. I'm going to stay with 10 minutes because that is most helpful to me. All right. So here we go. I can't do another hour. So I'm going to say by 10 minutes, 6:30 plus 10 minutes is 6:40. And I'm going to go ahead and label between 6:30 and 6:40 is 10 minutes. I'm going to keep going because I'm not at 7:02 yet. 6:40 plus 10 minutes is 6:50. Don't forget to stop and label your time every single time. Am I at 7:02 yet? Nope. I'm going to keep going. 6:50 plus 10 minutes is 7 o'clock. Another 10-minute time segment. Now, what am I going to do here? I need to be at 7:02. So I'm going to just go ahead and write 7:02. What's the time between 7 and 7:02? 2 minutes. All right. Now, remember what we did on the right side. Now we're going to add up all of these minutes. I've already done this on this side, so I don't need to worry about my 60 minutes. Here we go. I'm just going to go ahead and start. 10 plus 10. 10 plus 10, we're at 20 minutes. Plus 10 is 30 minutes. Plus 2, 32 minutes. Okay? So what is my elapsed time? 1 hour and 32 minutes between the time I started dinner and the time I ended dinner. So the total elapsed time is 1 hour, 32 minutes. That's what we're going to know from time that we started to the time that we finished. Go ahead and finish this and pause this. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing. Started dinner at 5:30 is my start time. And then 7:02 is when dinner's on the table. That's my end time. Now we're going to do the mountains, the hills, and the pebble. The first thing I need to do is have an open number line. Do not forget to label the number line. Okay, I'm going to put on the very left side the start time, which was 5:30. I think this is fun because I get to make a little key at the bottom in different colors. So I have my mountain, which equals an hour, my hill, which equals 10 minutes, and our pebble, which equals 1 minute. Okay, here we go. From 5:30 to 7:02, can I make 1 full hour? Yes, I can. So I'm going to take my mountain. Here it is. And I'm going to, as soon as I put that mountain on that open number line, I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to label that in. 5:30 to the next hour is 6:30. Can I do 1 more hour between 6:30 and 7:02? No, I cannot. So I'm going to take my hill and I'm going to go 10 minutes. And every time I draw a hill, I need to label that hill. 6:30 to 6 plus 10 minutes is 6:40 plus 10 minutes, 6:50 plus 10 minutes, 7 o'clock. Now, I cannot do another 10 minutes, so now what am I going to have to do? My pebbles. 7 o'clock, 7:01, label it. 7:02, label it. I have my start, my end time, and now I can count. 1 hour, 10, 20, 30 minutes, plus 2, 30, 31, 32. Again, my elapsed time is 1 hour and 32 minutes. You need to pause and you need to write all of this down. And we're going to do one more T-chart example. Okay, here we go. Let's see our school day. Now, I teach in a different state than you, and so my school day, my students have to be here at 7:25, which is super early, which is the start of the day, and they dismiss at 2:45. So let's see elapsed time, how long they are in school. First thing you and I are both going to do is I'm going to draw a T-chart. On the left, I'm going to have time, T-I-M-E. On the right, I'm going to have minutes. Now, what is the first time I'm going to write in the left side? If you said 7:25, you are indeed correct. So 7:25. What's the first question we ask ourselves? Can I go a full hour? Yes, we can. 7:25. The next hour would be 8:25. I'm going to stop and label and say this is 60 minutes. All right. Now, can we go another hour before we get to 2:45? Yes, we can. 8:25 plus 1 hour is 9:25. This to here is another 60 minutes. Okay? Can I go another hour before I get to 2:45? I sure can. 9:25 to 10:25 is 1 more hour. That is 60 minutes. All right. Can we do another hour? Why, yes, we can. 10:25, 1 more hour is 11:25. Stop and label your time between every time you go to the next hour or minute. Can we do another hour? Yes, we can. 1 more hour between 11 or after 11:25 is 12:25. What am I going to stop and do? Label 60 minutes. Okay. 12:25. Can we go another hour before we get to 2:45? Yes, we can. 12:25 plus 1 more hour is 1:25. Another 60 minutes. Now, can I go another hour between 1:25 and 2:45? Why, yes, I can. 1 hour Added on to 125 is 225. I'm going to stop and add in my 60 minutes. Now, can I go another hour between 225 and 245? No, I cannot. So now what am I going to start counting by? 10 minutes. That's right. So 10 minutes added on to 225 is 235. Stop. Add 10 minutes. 235 plus 245. How many minutes between there? 10 minutes. Did I reach my end time? I did. So now we need to go back up here. This is a lot of different hours. So I'm going to draw a line to help me. So I'm going to have 60 minutes equals 1 hour. Check. Do this one. 60 minutes equals 1 hour. Do another one. 60 minutes equals 1 hour. Keep going. 60 minutes equals 1 hour. The reason I put a check mark by it on this side is because that tells me I've already added that time in. Another 60 minutes equals 1 hour. 60 minutes equals 1 hour. 60 minutes equals 1 hour. Now, I like to double check my math work because math is not my strongest thing. So I'm going to go over and make sure I have the same amount of 60 minutes in the left column as I do in the right column. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, now I'm going to add up my hours. And since these are ones, all we have to do is 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 7 hours. Now let's see how many minutes they are in school. So they're in school 7 hours. Let's take 10 plus 10. We have 20 minutes. So my students here at this school, the elapsed time they are in school is 7 hours and 20 minutes, which feels like a really long day sometimes. Okay, pause, record, and I'm going to do the mountain, hill, pebble on the next one. Start time, 7:25. 2:45. Okay. Open number line. Let's do our map or our key at the bottom. Mountain equals 1 hour. Hill equals 10 minutes. Pebble equals 1 minute. All right. What's the first thing we need to write on our open number line? To the left. Our start time, 7:25. Let's go. Every time you put that symbol up, you need to write the next hour. I know I can do an hour between 7:25 and 2:45 several times. So 7:25, come down, 8:25. 8:25, another hour is 9:25. 9:25, another hour is 10:25. Another hour, 11:25. Another hour, 12:25. Another hour, 1:25. Another hour, 2:25. And now I know I have to add. I'm running out of room. 1 hill, 2:25 plus 10 minutes is 2:35. Another hill, 2:35 plus 10 minutes is 2:45. So let's count my hours and minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hours, and 10, 20 minutes. 7 hours and 20 minutes is my elapsed time. Pause that and record that information.